You got any ID or anything on you? Yeah, she's refusing to come out of the car.
Because you're grabbing my arm very tightly.
You ready? Okay. And you have resisted, delayed, and obstructed our investigation.
Welcome to U.S. Dirty Cops. In our latest video, we shed light on the case of an innocent girl being wrongfully detained by corrupt police officers and falsely accused of trespassing. This is a clear example of abuse of power within the justice system. Show your support by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video to help drive change and demand accountability together. If you like this video, press 1.
She's still sitting in the driver's seat, the car's still running.
On September 6, 2022, Ms. Dunlap started her workday as a property manager in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Her boss requested her to inspect and photograph a property where unknown individuals had illegally dumped trash. Upon arrival, she exited her vehicle and began taking photos of the property with her cell phone. Afterwards, she returned to her car. Suddenly, Officer Haddock from the Fayetteville Police Department approached her. He had parked his vehicle on the private property and informed Miss Dunlap that he was searching for someone who had fled from the police.
How you doing? I just saw you pull back over here. Any reason why you're back over here?
This is my boss's phone.
Okay, who's your boss? You got any ID or anything on you?
He proceeded to interrogate Miss Dunlap, questioning her about the reason for being on the property, suggesting that she was involved in criminal activity. This implication stemmed from Harry Daniels, one of Miss Dunlap's attorneys, publicly disputing the Fayetteville Police Department's assertion that the officers present were searching for a violent suspect who was last spotted half a mile away from the property. Daniels stated that his team had obtained police radio transmissions, indicating that there were no potentially violent suspects nearby. The only individual they were searching for was located 20 miles away.
Well, I mean, it's all fine and dandy what you're telling me, but, I mean, you know, it just kind of looks suspicious that you pulled out here in the middle of a field.
Hello?
Technically, you could be trespassing.
Hey, find out, email.
Well, I don't know that. How do I know that?
Email is in the back.
Detective Bell from the FPD then approached the rear of Miss Dunlap's vehicle as she politely and truthfully cooperated with the interrogation being conducted by Haddocks. Bell proceeded to retrieve the vehicle's license plate information while Haddocks continued to question the driver. However, Haddocks's line of questioning and demeanor became increasingly accusatory and harassing. Sensing that the officers were now detaining her under false pretenses without sufficient legal justification, Miss Dunlap asserted her right to be free from unlawful seizures and requested to leave the property. Officer Haddocks informed Miss Dunlap that she was not permitted to leave and consequently seized her for Fourth Amendment purposes, demanding her identification card.
Go ahead, just step out of the car.
Stop. Okay.
Just step out of the vehicle.
Let go of me.
Step out.
Let go of me. I will.
After the cell phone footage went public, Miss Dunlap filed a lawsuit. As we've witnessed in other North Carolina cases, it can be challenging to obtain law enforcement's release of Bodycam footage. In fact, you have to obtain a court order, which they did in this instance. So a few days ago, the Bodycam footage was finally released, and here we are.
Ma'am, all I've asked you for is your ID so we can make sure that you're not trespassing.
Upon noticing that Miss Dunlap was recording their detainment of a citizen on private property without reasonable suspicion or probable cause, Detective Bell, the female officer, proceeded to approach the driver's side door. She began physically pulling at Miss Dunlap, attempting to forcefully remove her from the vehicle.
Okay.
If you can let go of me, ma'am, I will. If you can let go of me, ma'am, I will. Ma'am, please stop. Please stop. Can y'all stop?
Okay.
Like, what are you doing?
Go ahead, yeah, it's unhooked.
Please stop.
Ma'am,
Please let
all I've asked you for is your ID so we can make sure that you're not trespassing.
The officers proceeded to forcibly extract Miss Dunlap from the vehicle, seizing her cell phone from her hand, thereby terminating her protected free speech recording of law enforcement actively involved in misconduct and physically harming her before handcuffing her.
You got me. Okay, all right. What are you doing?
Ma'am, step out of the car.
Okay, don't drag me out.
Okay.
tightly.
You ready?
Okay, now
You're
hang on.
grabbing my
Hang
arm
on. Just
very
let her
tightly.
go. She ain't going nowhere now. Look.
Let me go.
Okay.
And
Now-
I'll get the fuck out.
Okay. Step back and
Don't
let her
start.
ID right
Okay.
there.
Step
Okay,
out.
it
Now step
sure
out
is.
of, okay. Now
And
step
you're
out
not
of the car.
getting it because I know I haven't did anything
Okay,
wrong.
well step out the car.
Okay.
How many times have I asked you not?
Please, let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me because I haven't fucking did anything. Let
Okay,
go of me.
stop. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Ma'am,
Give me my
stop
phone.
resisting.
Give me my phone.
Ma'am,
Give
stop.
me my phone.
Stop resisting.
Y'all are hurting me. She's hurting me.
No, she's
Yes,
not.
she is.
She's not.
Yes,
Ma'am.
she is.
You-
Let go of me.
Sit down.
Miss Dunlap, with an underlying condition of sickle cell anemia, started hyperventilating, her breaths becoming irregular, followed by bouts of vomiting. Meanwhile, the officers opened Miss Dunlap's fanny pack and retrieved her identification card without her consent.
We are investigating
What am I being charged with?
We are investigating you trespassing on this property.
But I'm not.
Okay? And you have resisted, delayed, and obstructed our investigation. Okay? And resisted while we were trying to get you out of the car. Okay?
Do not. Okay, look at me for a second. All right, listen, look at me for a second. Right now, you're not in any trouble.
So why am I handcuffs?
Okay, because right now, listen, I'm just looking.
Why am I handcuffs if I'm not in trouble?
Right now, you just being.
I know my fucking rights.
All right, listen.
I know I ain't did shit wrong.
All right, right now, you're just being detained. Everybody's saying you're under arrest. Okay.
But what have I done wrong? I haven't did shit wrong.
Okay, so this is the thing. All right, we were over here in this area looking for somebody. All right.
No, it ain't me.
No, it ain't you. all
Okay,
right?
so what
Hold
do
on
you
a second. Let me finish. All right. He came over here to talk to you to find out if you knew anything about what was going on.
I just said I did it.
Right. Okay. And that's fine. We're going to do our thing, and then we're probably going to cut you loose, okay?
After Miss Dunlap is already handcuffed, Sergeant Chris Kempf arrives on the scene. After witnessing what's happening, he releases Miss Dunlap from the handcuffs. However, the officer still has her keys, and she is unable to leave the scene.
I don't know.
All that was unnecessary. Ripping my fanny pack off and trying to throw me out the car and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. That one right there. So I'm damn sure pressing
They'll
charges
leave it?
on her.
Huh? Leave him?
Best believe.
I just told her to back up. Okay.
Best
Yeah.
believe.
I just want to make sure she's clear. She is. She is.
All right. Go ahead and stand up. We're going to get you out of handcuffs.
Okay, but all that shit that bitch did over there was unnecessary.
Okay.
I was talking to you, and I would have got out the car if you told me.
And did I not let you get out of the car on your own? No, hang on. But.
All right. So, hey, real quick. All right. So, you understand why we were out here just asking you questions, yes?
I hear you.
Okay. We were trying to give you a hard time, okay?
No, that bitch was. And I want her name. She done scratched me up and shit. Yeah. I want that bitch name.
See what?
All right. Her name is Detective Bell.
What's the first name? What's her badge number? Yeah.
Do you have a pen or a piece of paper?
Yeah.
If you missed it, this is where they start trying to cover up what happened. The officers realize they made a mistake, so let's switch to the other body camera where you can hear their conversation.
Scratch me up and shit. Yeah.
Ticket for you.
I want that bitch name.
See what?
All right.
I'm sure she at least needs a ticket for you. See what?
Yeah. Well, go ahead and.
Okay.
Is she gonna write it? Or you gonna write it?
I don't have anything to write it with. If she's got her computer,
Yeah,
I have
go ahead and
her
see
write
it.
and put me as a witness.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on to those.
In this situation, they're discussing issuing a ticket for RDO, which stands for resisting, delaying, or obstructing an officer. This offense is covered under North Carolina General Statute 14-223. Essentially, it involves willfully and unlawfully resisting, delaying, or obstructing a police officer in carrying out their duties. It's considered a Class 2 misdemeanor. However, it's important to note that for this charge to be valid, the officer must be lawfully executing their official duties, which might be a point of contention in this case.
Can you stitch her a ticket for RDO to CYA? You don't have a printer? Does anybody? I don't care who writes it, but the CYA, both of us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree, because,
All right, you go ahead. You put me down as a witness or whatever you need to do.
yeah, absolutely.
So, as they're kind of conspiring here to falsely accuse Miss Dunlap of RDO, Nick suggested the higher-up's idea and said no, just a warning.
A warning?
Yeah, I don't want her. She
All right. Okay. Sorry, Andrew said just do a warning. Like, at least some piece of paper.
In this situation, Miss Dunlap wasn't given a ticket or any other legal documents by the police officers. When their supervisor approached her car, he seemed to apologize and try to fix the situation. However, he also took pictures of her while she was still in their custody, holding onto her keys. She only got her keys back after being photographed, which seems unfair and inappropriate.
Yeah, I already. She said she didn't eat. I saw you throw up. Are you sure you're okay? Was it just stress that caused that?
So, all that shit was unnecessary. My record is clean. I ain't never been in handcuffs. Ever. I ain't never been arrested.
Well, here's the deal. This is her name and badge number, okay?
Great.
Okay? This is my name, my badge number, and my telephone number, okay? She works directly for me, okay? Are you wanting to file a formal complaint against her right now? Because I'm going to tell you what the process is for this. If you want to bear with me, I'm going to kneel down with you right here, okay? So come down, write a formal statement for me. So text me, let me know when you're coming down, all right? Let me see your hand real quick. I don't know what you had or previously. Are we saying? No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Is this what you're saying right here?
That right there and that right there.
Okay, I'll snap a photo of that real quick, okay? And do me a favor, like I said, you're gonna have to text me and let me know so we can meet up. It's at 4. I'll write it down for you as well. You can call me Kemper. Honestly, you call me whatever. Okay? It's just whatever's easiest for you.
Oh, no doubt that she got nervous and
She
started this guy, right?
I don't know yet. I haven't been able to look at anything. I sent it all to Bane to see if we could find
What all did y'all explain to her? What all did y'all say?
Well, first I explained to
No,
her.
tomorrow.
She's perfectly fine. However, she does want to make. She's upset. She's not upset at the situation. She's more upset, unfortunately, at Bell than anybody else.
And how she was removed from the vehicle.
All right, you had your camera on there, right?
Yeah,
All right.
don't worry about that. I've talked to her. I gave her my information, your information, told her to come see me
So
tomorrow, and we'll write it all down.
She's fine now. She's calm. She just wants to go. So I've got her keys. I'm going to give her her keys and let her go. But she's got everything that she needs if she decides that she wants to come down and do anything else. But as far as, like, she wasn't taken to the ground or anything like that. She wasn't...
Okay. Jelana, let me see your hand real quick, not with the phone in it. Sorry. Lay it out for me. No, don't fist it like you won't fight me. Come on. All right, hold on. Got a little bit of a shadow. Don't move. We're saying these two right here? Okay. Okay, let me take a look at you real quick. Could you stand up for me real quick? I'm just going to get a full frontal shot. All right? Here are your car keys. Do you need anything else from me, ma'am? I know it's a little stressful, but you're sure you're good? I just realized I could have known your name if I'd have just looked down on your shoes. I'm just going to watch you go out to make sure everything's good, okay?
On October 25, 2022, a federal lawsuit was filed against the city of Fayetteville, the chief of police, Officer Haddock, and Detective Amanda Bell under Section 1983 of the United States Code. The lawsuit alleges 3 violations of civil rights under federal law: unreasonable search and seizure under the Fourth Amendment, excessive force under the Fourth Amendment, and First Amendment retaliation. These allegations stem from the initial seizure of the plaintiff without reasonable suspicion, the manner in which she was taken into custody, and the officer's response to her filming them, The crux of the matter lies in whether the officers had reasonable suspicion to detain the plaintiff, which is essential under the law. The lawsuit raises doubts about whether the plaintiff matched the description of the suspect the officers were seeking. The outcome of the case will depend on the evidence and testimony presented during the legal proceedings. Stand up and unite against injustice. Subscribe, like, and share the video on the U.S. Dirty Cops YouTube channel to spread the message of adversity and fight for justice. Your actions could be the necessary change. Let's make our voices stronger together and bring about the necessary change. Thank you for your support.